What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So today we have our Boxycharm base box. I'm so excited to unbox this with you, and as you can tell, I have absolutely nothing on my face, so we're gonna do a little try on. It is starting to storm. If you can hear a lot of noise, that's what it is. It's fine. I have my iced coffee in my Christmassy cup. We're getting in the spirit. So they've updated the price to $27.99 per month. I think that's effective this month, and then if you're on a yearly plan, I think starting next year when you renew, it'll be different. They did send me this box. Of course, I'm gonna tell you what's really up with it. They don't sponsor me or anything. They just send me the box, so I'm really excited for that. Let's go ahead and dive into what we got in the Boxycharm base box. We have our card. It says Gift of Glam. Of course, they always do a really cute theme every month. So I have no skincare on. I'm really dying to put some skincare on right now. So the first item is by Studio Makeup. This is a hyaluronic acid rejuvenating serum. That is the box. I know I've heard of this brand, but I can't tell you if I've ever tried anything. I don't believe that I have. This goes for $45. Hyaluronic acid serums are pretty straightforward. If you're not familiar, they just plump up your skin cells with water-based hydration. So they will draw in moisture to keep your skin plump and hydrated. I love hyaluronic acid serums. To me, it's a staple. Morning and night, I always add it in addition to all my other skincare. So I'm excited. We can try this. I also feel like this is a serum where I don't like some things in skincare. I'm very picky about where they come from and what brands, but I feel like with hyaluronic acid, it's pretty standard. Like, it's one of those, it's really hard to screw it up, you know what I mean? So I'm pretty confident that this will be a really nice serum. Very sleek, simple bottle. I don't mind that at all. So I'm gonna drop it onto my skin. I know some people don't like the dropping method, but as long as you're not touching it to your skin, it's fine. And it goes right onto the face. Like, I like that versus putting it in my hands first. So we're just gonna massage that in. Yeah, it feels like pretty much every other hyaluronic acid serum that I've used. It's light, it feels hydrating. Yeah, I'm taking this off. Over the month of November, I really let my skincare routine go absolutely just out the window with everything going on, and I'm getting back into it. So this is just one of those staples. Like, I will definitely use this. I feel like it's a great item to get. It feels nice. And this serum goes for $45. That's pretty affordable. There are definitely some drugstore options too. If you want to get into it, but you don't want to spend that much, you can totally check out drugstore hyaluronic acid. I got one more skincare product, and this is from a brand I really love. This is Algenist Triple Algae Eye Renewal Balm. I used to work in skincare at Sephora. Algenist was a brand that I always went back to because I just really trusted their products when recommending them to other people. I've used their complete eye renewal balm. I feel like this may have replaced that one because I've not used this one before, and it's a multi-peptide complex, and it says reduces the look of dark circles. It has enhanced algae technology. It says it reduces under eye circles, bags, puffiness, lines, wrinkles, crow's feet in 10 days. That's a big claim. And it has its patented and exclusive hyaluronic acid, which is red, brown, and green algae that synergistically work by energizing and increasing skin luminosity. Goes for $68. To me, eye cream is very key. My eye area so dry, and regular moisturizers just don't cut it. And I have been getting more dark circles. Can y'all hear that? It is like coming down here lately. The lack of sleep has really creating some dark circles that I've never had a big problem with. But now, yeah, if I don't get like 9 hours of sleep, I'm looking pretty purple under the eye. So this is what it looks like the packaging. Again, I just like the gold packaging. It's pretty. So let's try a little bit of this. And you don't need much. I'm taking like the smallest amount. So I'm just patting that in between my ring fingers, like so, and then patting it on. I always start underneath and then carry it up. Focus on where those crow's feet will begin. I usually go in between right here too. That feels nice. It feels really hydrating, but not like too thick. It feels like it's sinking in, but really creamy and really hydrating. So 68 bucks for that. I mean, for a good eye cream, I will pay $68. It's a little bit up there for sure, but if it's really good, it's worth it. The rest of the products are makeup related, but I'm gonna go ahead and roll into doing my base because I got a sponge duo. This is from Araceli. It's a little 2 sponge duo. So it says these go for $24, so 12 bucks a sponge. It said use it for foundation, concealer, and cream products. Also for baking, pointed tip. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Not a lot to say about sponges. Beauty blender is 20 bucks. I always think like, okay, what's the value versus beauty blender? 20 bucks, and of course those are the OG. So let's feel these. I'm pretty picky about sponges, and I can usually tell, oh, these are soft enough. If I get a sponge, the first thing I do is just how firm is it when it's dry, because if it's firmer than this, I won't like it. Also, if it feels too like latexy or something, if it feels kind of like rubbery, those are not my jam. These feel really nice. They feel kind of similar to a beauty blender. So this is the size right here in my fingers, and here are the sponges wet. I always, with a brand new sponge, I do just a quick cleanse of the sponge, just a little bit of soap on it, you know, and clean it. So these feel pretty nice. They may be a little tiny bit firmer than a beauty blender, just to give you like a point of reference. And I don't know why, but the light one feels a little bit softer than the darker one. It's a minimal difference. It probably will not matter at all. I do need to moisturize. I'm using Peach and Lily Matcha Pudding Antioxidant Cream. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on to get ready for the makeup. All right, I'm gonna take a little bit of Tarte Found Sealer. I'm just kind of using this up. You can see I've used a good bit of it. And it's like a good foundation. It's not great. It's certainly not bad. It's just like good, you know? I'm kind of just using this one up. I like to empty products. My e.l.f. Camo CC cream. I'm gonna do this like I normally would, which is just tap, tap, tap. This foundation's pretty good with a sponge. I mean, you're always gonna soak up a little bit, but it's not bad at all. It might be soaking up a little bit more than what I'm used to with my favorite sponges, but it's a brand new sponge, so I feel like that always happens a little bit more when you first get it. Feels nice. Everything came together well. My skin feels really, really comfortable, so the eye cream and serum definitely worked well with my normal kind of routine. The sponge is working well. I mean, I don't see any major issues. It may be a little bit more absorbent than like my go-to sponges, which I use Stands Out Beauty Sponge, Beauty Blender, e.l.f. sponges, Colored Rain sponges. Those are like my frequent go-tos, and I feel like this may be just a little bit more absorbent, but it's a very slight difference. Okay, so that's how it performed. I mean, it's a good sponge, nothing wrong with it. I don't know that I would like go to their website and order these. 24 bucks for 2 sponges is not bad, but I like live and die by those e.l.f. sponges. They're so affordable. I think it's Total Cover one, I think that's what it's called, the like maroon with a slant, is such a nice sponge. It's so cheap and it's so good. So yeah, I don't know that I would really go purchase these, but I will definitely use them, and I think they're nice. So that is the foundation. I'm gonna do a lot of stuff off camera because it's gonna be a lot of time, and then we'll come back and I'll finish off my look with the last 2 items. All right, as you can see, we've come a long way. I cannot believe though, I looked at the next item that I was gonna use, and I still proceeded to do like a little bit of purple and a mauvey lip. Georgia Peach blush. Okay, sometimes I'm ditzy like that, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna try it anyway. This is the Benefit Georgia Peach blush. I feel like I have so many Benefit products, but I don't believe I've ever gotten this particular blush. It is $30. It says it's a cult favorite golden peach blush. It says it's a warm, vibrant peach with soft golden shimmer. I did like a whole different color story. It's fine. So this is what it looks like in its little case. They always include these little brushes. Have you ever used these brushes? I mean, they're not the worst. Like, honestly, they're kind of a decent brush, but I always just put them somewhere and lose them. That's just me. But I do have this Benefit Get Cheeky brush that they sent me. So I'm gonna use that. And this is what the blush shade looks like. Not the blush I would have chosen for this look, but I didn't pay attention, so that's what I get. It's like fragrant. It smells... Why does that smell a little bit like Clinique Happy? Is that odd? Okay, so that's what it looks like. Definitely soft, definitely has a glow. So it just kind of like added to the glow that I already have from my highlight. Now the noise is Penny. She's playing with her rat next to a box. So she's just making all kind of noise. So please excuse. Anyway, that is our item. I like this blush a lot. It's kind of soft, kind of glowy. I'll definitely use this with other looks when it looks more appropriate. So we have one more item, and this is the Seraphim Botanicals Luna Liner. It's a water-resistant liquid eyeliner. I feel like I've gotten more and more stuff from this brand recently. This is PETA certified, vegan and cruelty-free, no gluten, paraben, and it has kale and ginkgo biloba. So this goes for $18, not too bad. I'm real picky about my liners, but I have had a pretty decent experience with this brand. So here's the liner, nothing really extravagant, it's just black. And then we have definitely a felt tip, using my hand to show you. So that's what it looks like. The tip is not very long, and I don't know why. Let me know if this has ever occurred to you, but right up against the tip, the component is like pretty wide in comparison to the tip, so it doesn't leave a lot of room. Like usually I like a brush tip where I can kind of like lay it against my eye and just kind of drag, whereas this, you don't have as much of that option. It doesn't like flick. It's not really long enough to do that, but I just wish that the component right up against your tip was smaller. It's a very, very small thing, but it's just something that I prefer. So let's do a little swatch of this. I'm just gonna do a little... Ooh, it is quite black. It's not bleeding really bad into the lines of my hand. It looks really nice. So I did a little bit of a soft shimmer across my lid because I thought we could do like a little graphic liner moment. Let's do it. So I'm just gonna start flicking. I have to go crazy every time. It looks really messy so far, but bear with me. All right, that's what we're looking like so far. The actual liquid, the liner itself is really nice. It's very black. I can't really get the definition in the inner corner that I want without like using the very, very tip of it. Okay, that'll have to do for now. That's not bad. This is not bad at all. I'm gonna regret this. I can feel it. You ever just know, like, you're gonna regret it? I just don't have the precision that I want with this tip. So it looks pretty good. It's just like a little bit here that like if it was a finer, more flexible tip, that I would be able to get like a cleaner line there, just me personally. So I'm gonna do the other eye off camera and finish my face, and then we'll talk about this box. All right, so here is my completed look using my products from the box. Final thoughts, the liner, I just wish it was a brush tip, or at least the tip was longer and more tapered, and I just wish the little component was thinner around it, because you can't really do a lot of dragging with this. Like, you can definitely go in detail with the tip of the brush. However, it is very, very black, and the actual formula of the liquid liner is quite nice. I wouldn't change the formula, like, it's great. I would just tweak the brush if it were me, if it were my choice, but everybody's got a preference. I just like a brush tip. It is just, it's my jam. So yeah, I can use this for sure. I just wouldn't use it for anything fine like this. Maybe just a little like basic wing, no problem. It'll work great for that. So I'll still use it for that purpose. And again, $18 for that liquid liner. Just to recap too, our serum is nice. My skin feels great right now. Eye area looking really, really nice. I actually think that my concealer looks better than normal with this eye cream, just giving like hydration underneath the concealer, and I really like it. This may be my favorite product from this box for sure. And then we have our sponges. I use the light blue one. They work really well. Maybe a little bit more absorbent, like I said, but they're nice and bouncy. They're not crazy expensive. Overall, good. I will definitely keep using these. The blush is quite pretty. It's just a little soft. And definitely, if you like glowy blushes, this is for you. If you like a matte blush, this is not gonna do it. It's quite glowy, but really pretty. It's just a little bit golden peachy, so I would use this with a different color scheme, but that's just me being completely ditzy. And then of course the eyeliner, I just gave you my spiel on that. So nothing bad in this box. Like, I would maybe tweak a couple things, but overall I'm pretty excited. Definitely most happy about my eye cream and my Georgia Peach blush, probably then the serum, then the sponges, then the liner. But I'm not mad at it. Nothing in this box is bad. Nothing is like disappointing. Just, you know, some things are gonna be more your preference than others. It's cool. So let's add this up really quick. We got 18, 24, 30, 45, and 68. If my mental math is correct, it's a $185 value for $27.99. I still think this is well worth the money. Honestly, getting this amazing eye cream for 28 bucks would be a steal. So I'm very happy with my assortment that I got from Boxycharm. There's the box. So that is my look. Eyeliner's a little messy, but honestly, I think this is a pretty cute look. I would just tweak the liner. I wish I had taken it up a little bit further, but like this is cute. Just when I open my eyes, it's not that cute. This is not the fault of the liner. I just didn't get the shape the exact way that I wanted. You know what I mean? And a lot of times with liner like this, I actually like to use like a really fine brush instead of a liquid liner, but I just figured, hey, let's give it a shot and see how it goes. So that is it for Boxycharm. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a thumbs up. Please go follow me on TikTok and on Instagram if you're not already following me. I'm posting a lot more frequent content, especially on TikTok, but of course I'm not going anywhere on YouTube. Thank you for sticking with me and coming back after my hiatus for nearly a month. Yeah, so I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing night, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.